Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Budget with Me. As always, thank you for coming and watching another video. I hope that you do like and subscribe to the channel down below. And let's go ahead and get started with our third Budget with Me. So in this video, we are going to be setting up our weekly check-in and our sinking funds as well as their transaction logs. We have already completed the first two Budget with Me, so if you haven't checked those out, do check those out. They are the previous videos that I uploaded, so if you want to check out and see where we are at for our May budget, as well as what our paycheck breakdown is going to be looking like going into June, go check out those videos. It's awesome. But we are going to go ahead and flip our May budget. It's here. We are going to flip over one, and we are going to set up our weekly check-in and transaction log here. We are using Sarah Marie's expense stickers, or her sticker kits here. So this is what we're going to be using today. So we're going to lay down the transaction light over here on this side. I absolutely love using stickers in my budget. You do not have to. You can just write out what you need. So just write the date, the amount, a category. You don't even have to do a description if you don't want to. But it's definitely, you can do pen to paper, you can do electronic, whatever floats your boat. That way you can create your kind of budget the way you would like it. It's like, all right, well, that's a little messed up, but you know, we're going to work with it. It still says what I need it to say. I know what it is. All right, so there is that. The transaction log side. Now for our weekly check-in. So hopefully I can get back on my schedule. I have been off, y'all. It has been a month for April. My whole family's been having a month of bad luck. Hopefully May is much better for all of us. Lots going on. Fun things going on through May. So we shall see. Hopefully it is a better day. But my check-ins I record on Friday nights. And I have been doing them on Saturday. So hopefully I can get Friday nights in. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4 check-ins this month. All right. So we are going to shoot for that. I'm hoping to get a few more videos recorded this month and get up for y'all. Grow the channel, get more interactive on all social media platforms. I'm even thinking about starting a TikTok page. Who knows? Things are in the works. We shall see. All right. All right. So for us, we check in for groceries, gas, my spending for myself, and then we do miscellaneous for the first 3 weeks of the month. So that is 4 categories. So we're going to skip 4 lines and lay down our orders, the rest of our stickers, and I will be right back to tell out week 4. All right. So for week 4, we add in unbudgeted just in case anything has come up by the end of the month, because if it's through the first of the month, we try using what we have on hand already and just account for it in another category. But if we have something that comes up that's unbudgeted, we like to make sure we have space at the bottom of our check-in to make sure it's accounted for in there. So for this one, we will skip 5 lines instead of 4. All right, so that is our weekly check-in. I'm going to fill in the categories off camera just because sometimes my handwriting on camera just looks horrible to me in person. I don't know. And on this section over here, I just like to write down what days we're checking in from, just so I know when I look at it automatically. All right, so that is our weekly check-in side. I'm going to draw in our transaction line on this side so that's ready to go when I fill this in. I do the transaction log as well as putting all of our expenses on our monthly view just so I can see our trend 2 different ways on what days. If I look at the monthly calendar, I can see what days we spend the most money on. And then looking at the transaction log, I color coordinate it with a highlighter and are able to look at the transactions closer together that way and get a better understanding of our budget. Just 2 different ways of visualizing helps me. So if it helps you, there's 2 different ways of looking at it. All right, so this is our lovely weekly check-in. We're not going to do a thin wash sheet until the end of the month and see how many transactions we end up with. All right, next up, we are going to go ahead and put in our sinking funds and transaction log on this side. Absolutely love sinking funds. For me, they're little mini savings that will help fund any future events, things that are coming up that we need to make a yearly payment on, like car and tags and stuff like that. It really helps to save a little bit as you can for the long-term goal. So we have our sinking funds. There's a lot of pink. I'm not a pink girl. I'm definitely a blue girl, but this is a lot of pink. All right, so we haven't added any new categories for sinking funds. Everything's the same as last month. We did get rid of one category, and that was the propane gas. Just because we're hoping not to be here when winter hits again. Fingers crossed on that. But if we are, we will just redo our budget and add it back into sinking funds. So we will work with it if we end up here still when it gets winter again. All right. All right. So we like to list these out in alphabetical order as best as possible. There are times that I miss one and have to add it at the bottom. It's fine. Just have them listed so you don't forget anything. So our first category is mine and James's anniversary, which our anniversary is on Halloween, which is super exciting. So we have plenty of time to save for that. I think we're already over 100, which is fabulous. I hope to save at least 200 this year, so we actually can go to a really nice restaurant and stuff like that. So, or do something, because he's not really a sit down kind of guy. All right, next up we have birthdays. And this one gets utilized a lot. When there's 6 of us in a house, this one gets rolled from each person, or rolled from each birthday to the next birthday. So it's just a rolling category for us. Next up, we have car maintenance. And if y'all have heard my saga on my car, car maintenance cannot stay funded. It is it's a thing. It's a bad thing. Next up, we have car tags, which we pay once a year for each car that we own. All right, next up will be mine in August, if I'm not mistaken, is when it's due. So we're saving for that one right now. Next up is one of our most important ones is Christmas. We are big into Christmas. Luckily, we pretty much have all of our decorations. So what we're saving for is gifts for the kids, for family, friends, Christmas dinner, things like that. Any new decorations that we need. So Christmas is awesome. Then we have clothes, and this is for everybody, which I have finally bought me some new clothes for the first time in like 5 years. Awesome. And I have said awesome way too many times. Next up, my daughter does dance, so we save for that. I think I'm going to look into getting all 3 of the boys in some kind of gymnastics or something, because they need something to do. All right, next up we have gifts, and this is for any family, friends, baby showers, anything that comes up that's a party we need to get a gift for. I will get it from there, and if I don't know them, I will just give them a little bit of cash just so they can purchase what they need or what they actually want. Next up, we have holiday. We save for all holidays, and this revolves from one holiday to the next holiday. And it does not include Christmas unless we under budgeted and we need a little bit more, and we'll pull it from holiday, but we try not to. Next up is my favorite one. It's a house category. And this is to help save for things that we'll need after moving into the house, for any bedrooms, the kitchen, anything like that, bathroom, stuff like that. That's where it'll come from. Then we have James's favorite, which is lawn. So this will cover gas, weed eaters, stuff like that. Anything for outside in the lawn. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Then we have medical. This will be for any co-pays, for any prescriptions, any medicine that we need to pick up, allergy season is upon us. We've had to pick some up so far. That covers that. Then we have school. School covers back to school. It will cover anything my kids will need during school. If I need to get snacks for their class and send it in. So we have anything related with school. It comes from this category here. And I took it out at the beginning of the year after school got out. And then I was like, school pictures came up and they needed snacks and things. So I made sure to keep it in there. That way we could keep it funded and have when we needed it. Next up is vape for my husband. And then we have vision. Now that we have someone in the house that wears glasses. James got, the kids got a hold of James's pair and have already broke them. Luckily he had a warranty, one-time warranty on those. So they got fixed or getting fixed. But now we're going to have to make sure we get another pair. We just got his prescription so we know what to get. So that's exciting. I gotta pull up the video where y'all gave me all y'all suggestions on where to go for extra pairs of glasses. So we are definitely looking into that. Because you can't have a blind man driving. Ha ha ha, that was funny. Alright, so now we're just going to draw in all of our lines for our sinking funds and the transaction log side over there. So I'll be right back. Alright, so there's our transaction log. Once again, I'm not going to lay down a thin washi at the bottom of this just until the end of the month. So, because as I said last month, we don't normally use sinking funds that much, and we have used it a lot in April. So who knows what Mee's going to have in store for that. But we have our transaction log done. Let's flip through and make sure we have all of this laid out. So we have our May budget set up, ready to go. We have our debt tracker, our paycheck breakdown, our May budget, weekly check-in and transaction log, sinking funds, and transaction logs. That is all of our budget setups that we do for our budget every week. I do a business one separately, but that's the only other one that we are missing. But I really hope that y'all enjoyed watching my last budget with me video, and I cannot wait to catch y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video. If you turn it to all, you'll get any notifications, even if I do in the community tab, which I'm going to try to keep doing. Try to post more in there. I'm going to try to make sure I get Instagram up and going. I have a Facebook, trying to get it up and going. I might even get TikTok, so let me know if y'all be interested in any of those apps, if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. But I really hope that y'all have a good rest of the week, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye now.